Hey, today I'm going to show you how to use the VLOOKUP function and the upgraded version, the XLOOKUP function. So let's say you got sales data from your e-commerce store in here, and you want to easily find information about a specific customer in here. So you've got a drop-down list in here, and every time you choose a customer, this will populate. So let's start. First, type equals VLOOKUP. Open parentheses, the search key is what you're looking for, so the customer name, comma, the range we're going to look at, so we want data returned from this range, comma, the column we want returned to us. So in this case we want the date, so the date is column 3, right? 1, 2, 3. So we type 3 and comma, type false. Don't worry about it, it just returns the exact match, what you're exactly looking for. So type false, most of the time you're going to use false. Press enter, and that's going to return the date for Crystal. Let's make sure it's correct. So Crystal Caldwell, and the 4th of December. Crystal Caldwell, the 4th of December, that's correct. Now it's important that the search key on the search range is on the left, okay, in the VLOOKUP function. So for example, the customer name is in here. If it was in here, for example, on another column, this will not work, okay? So it always have to be on the left, okay? Now we want to drag this formula over to the other cells to easily populate them. What we need to do is first lock the search key, okay, because we don't want that to change, so you can press F4 to lock it down. Same for the search range, okay, so F4, and then you're gonna drag it, okay, and this is gonna return the date on all of them at first, okay, and now we want to just change the column returned to us. So in this case it's product is in column, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. So let's go here, change 3 to 4, and we got the product. Same for amount paid and payment method. Let's make sure amount paid is the total sale. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's change that to 8. There you go, 300. And the payment method is column 9, okay, just one, another one from the amount paid, so column 9, and there you have it. You can organize it a little bit better to look prettier, so let's center everything. There you go. And now every time you change the customer name, this will populate. So let's change it to Ronald Harris, for example, and you'll see these changes. So let's make sure it's correct. Ronald Harris, 10th of September, 1200, PayPal. Okay, and Office Desk didn't change. Ronald Harris, 10th of September, Office Desk, 1200, and PayPal. Okay, perfect. Now let me show you the XLOOKUP function, which I think is better. Okay, so let's delete all of this and start typing. Okay, it's pretty similar, but it's a bit better, it's easier. Okay, so equals XLOOKUP, the search key is the same. Okay, and let's lock it down right now, comma, lookup range. This time you do not select the entire range, you just select where the actual name is. So why is it better? Because it doesn't matter where this column is. So customer name can be in here and this formula will still work. Okay, so let's do this. Actually start from A2 because we don't want the header, and we can lock it down as well because this is not going to change. Then the result range. Now here we don't have to count the columns, we just need to tell it what column we want returned. So we just select C in this instance because we want the date returned. And again, we start with C2 because we don't want the header, comma, and this is optional, which I think is actually a good thing in the formula. In case you don't find anything, you can give an error message instead of the error message that Google Sheets return, which looks prettier. So you can say missing, for example. So you need to type quotes, missing, close quotes, close parentheses, and this should return the date. Okay. Now let's drag it to the other columns. Okay, perfect. And this automatically updates. As you can see, it's much easier. Now let's just make sure everything is correct. Okay, so we need to return, in this instance, the product is fine because it's 1 over, but the amount paid, we need to change it. Okay, so let's change the lookup range. Select the total sale, right? From 2. There you go. And this as well. Okay. Select the payment method and press enter. Let's see if it works. So let's go back to Crystal. Yes, that's the data for Crystal. So as you can see, it's very easy, and I actually prefer the XLOOKUP. It wasn't available in Google Sheets before, but it's now available. There you have it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. If you need help with your Google Sheets, creating dashboards, formulas, whatever, send me a message, an email. Yeah, that's it.